Hey, what's up guys, it's Konsol, and today's going to be episode 6 of Konsol Plays Minecraft, and I've been doing a little bit of work in the world. I've been meaning to record episodes sooner than this, but kind of messed up on something. So, anyway, we're going to be heading to our end portal, which is, I have a whole thing set up here to lead to the stronghold. Anyway, but I was meaning to record an episode before. I was going to start working on a AFK XP farm for the silverfish. And what happened was I accidentally went into, excuse me. I put all my ender pearls, well, the ender eyes into the portal. And I covered it up. I was in the process of covering it up in order to make sure I don't fall into it. And I fell in. And I didn't really want to lose all of my stuff. Well, I wouldn't have lost my stuff, but I wanted to use the stuff that I had, so I just went ahead and killed the Ender Dragon. And didn't think to record any of it. So, he's already dead, yeah. But I'm pretty sure, you know, I've killed the Ender Dragon on the channel before. Did all that type of stuff. So, anyway, we need to start working on a XP farm. Well, the Enderman XP farm. And I have an idea of how I want the... Did I look at a... I think I looked at an Enderman. I have an idea of how I want the whole XP farm to be set up. I'm going to use the typical Panda Dacom XP farm. I think that the better version is from Panda. Yeah, he's going to die. Oh, he did. Yeah, but there's a lot of Endermen spawning on this whole thing. Once we fix it, it's not going to be any. But, it's going to be, I already set the whole, almost all the track up, and we're going to be working on the tunnel for the lead out to where our farm is going to be. The idea I had for the tunnel is going to be very similar to what I was building in a long time ago. I've had this idea for the tunnel, I just never actually got around to finishing it. Stairs here, little things here like cobblestone fences, upside down stairs, probably lighting every one of the blocks. I'm thinking about either putting it in the ceiling or here in the side, but it's probably going to go up in the ceiling. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and finish up this whole track. It's going to take a little bit. I also need to get some sandstone to be working on the whole platform for the XP farm, as well as make hoppers and all that type of stuff. And I'll be back in a second. Alright, so we're back here at our base. I need to put some more cobblestone and stuff in our furnaces here so we can have stone to finish up the tracks, and as well start working on their farm, well, the XP farm area. I've been mainly using, like, you know, stone brick and stone slabs for building purposes just because it looks really nice. It's just kind of a personal preference, I guess. Anyway, something I do want to ask, is I'm sure you guys are familiar with, like, when YouTubers do like the whole donation thing. What else do I need? Tracks. And I've always want the, like, I've seen different YouTubers, they'll have their own reasons for doing the donations, like, you know, they can put a lot of time into the whole YouTube thing, and people actually do donate money to help them out. I've always wondered, what do you guys think about that? Just because when you're an adult, well, I'm not an adult yet, but I understand if they're adults saying, you know, you do put a lot of time into doing YouTube videos to entertain people. And I guess it also can help them out with getting equipment to make videos better and buying games and all that. And I mainly, like, I kind of noticed that when BOO said that, excuse me, let's make 16. BOO is talking about how because people have donated to him in the past, it allowed him to do YouTube videos full time. But I just want to ask you guys, what do you think about all that? Yeah, it's your personal opinion. It's because you do have people out there who say, you know, they don't like having ads on, well, they use ad block because they don't like using ads on videos. And people say that for YouTubers, it's just entertainment, so there's no reason why they should be making money from it. I'll just grab the sandstone for now. I'm not going to need that type of sandstone. But yeah, just leave me your opinion on stuff like ad block and donations and all that type of stuff below. And yeah, I need to wait for all this stone brick to finish. Oh, we have a hopper. To finish smelting. We're also going to need soul sand. I'm pretty sure I have more soul sand around here someplace. I believe I have picked up a lot before in the process of just mining stuff out in the nether. We're going to need soul sand just because for the platform the Enderman will be falling down to, we're going to have soul sand there. I've seen the idea, well, I got the idea from Dakim and his Enderman XP farm, where you have soul sand, so they move around very slowly, but at the same time, you have hoppers under them, and if an item falls into the hopper, the soul sand can go into the hopper from that. So that's something I'm planning on using as a part of my, oh, here it is, my design. So 13 by 13, we're gonna need 26. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wait for all this to finish smelting, and actually wonder what grass looks like in the end. I'm gonna check that out, and we're gonna be heading back to the end in a second. Alright, so we're back in, ooh, almost fell off. That's crazy. Okay, we're back in the end, and I went ahead and put this on peaceful just because there was a lot of Endermen spawning down here, and I really don't want to get knocked off. I just want to go ahead and finish this up and then set up the platform for the farm. But I was talking about the whole donations thing, and I think it feels kind of weird when you think about it, when you talk about, well, as a YouTuber, to talk about that, like, because there's a lot of other YouTubers who say, hey, I do have a donations thing, or people would like to donate, because YouTubers do put a fair amount of work into making videos, and that's something I'm trying to get better at, is putting a lot more work into videos, because I feel like, you can always be putting a lot more effort into it. And there are people who are being entertained now, and that's cool, but I want to be able to have, be kind of, not really one of a kind, but just try to be really, really entertaining, I guess. But I was just thinking about that type of stuff, and it's kind of weird when you think about it, where when you see YouTubers and they have a donation thing, it's kind of like, yeah, I understand why you would have donation things set up for PayPal or whatever they use. And then when you think about yourself as a YouTuber, you're like, it feels kind of weird to say, hey, if I set up donations, would anybody donate to me? It's it feels very weird because I'm somebody who, even though I am a YouTuber, I still watch a lot of YouTubers. And you read the comments in their videos, and people are like, hey, you're my favorite YouTuber, supported your videos for a long time and all that type of stuff. And it's just like, oh, that seems kind of cool. But when you read your comments and people say the same thing, it's kind of not taken for granted, but it feels weird, as in, wow, people actually really like your videos as much as you like another YouTuber's videos. And it's you don't really know how to respond to that, just because it's not something that you really think people would ever say, I guess, or ever feel about you. So that's just why I ask people opinion on that type of stuff, and I need to go back to get these slabs to finish going to the very end. Actually, this is going to take a lot of stone for this whole wearway. I did not anticipate it would be this much, but yeah, that's just the reason why. It just feels kind of weird. But yeah, leave that in the comments below. If I ever set up something for donations, what would you guys think about it? Because you do have people who will say, oh, this person's a money whore because they set up a donations thing and they're partnered. But what a lot of people don't realize is, being a YouTuber, is there's a lot of games that I would like to be able to play on my channel. Everything could be way better quality, but it always comes down to, I don't have money, and YouTubers don't have the money to actually put out to get these things. And once you become a big YouTuber, you're able to support yourself off of that, then yeah, if a game comes out, you want to upload on your channel, you're able to invest in that because you're able to do YouTube for a living. And I have snow here. We're going to be building the whole farm out of snow. But at the same time, it's kind of we need this and these. But at the same time, it's kind of what was I talking about? I just completely lost my train of thought about that. Oh, when you're smaller, there's still a lot of games you'd like to play, but it's kind of I can buy this game to play on my channel, or I can pay this bill, something like that. But cause you know, I'm 16. I don't know if people still don't know that. So for me, is I don't have a job. You know, I have things I'm trying to do for when I get older, but it's not things that's gonna happen anytime soon. So it's kind of like I want to play. Let's say I want to get a new microphone in order to have better mic quality. I have to save up because I do get partnership money from another channel. I have to save up for a good amount of time to be able to get a new microphone, and it just comes down to stuff like that. You know, as like for my mom as a parent, you know, she has to pay for bills and all that, so it's not all the time where I can just be like, hey, can I get this microphone and then get it. And there was like before I was playing a lot of games on my channel. The reason why I was playing those games is because I would get games, you know, play them, upload them, trade it back in to get other stuff. If you get what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I'm just asking about that. Leave your opinions on that type of stuff in the comments below. And oops, messed up on that. I'm going to finish up this track, which is probably going to take like the next couple hours. No, probably like another hour or so. Most of this is just going to be waiting to have the cobblestone to smelt to get the stone for this. Let's pick this up. And then getting the sand to start working on the whole platform for the spawner. Because I want to have it set up a little bit differently. As I said before, I like to have the soul sand on there and then have hoppers underneath it. But some other YouTubers I've seen that've done that. They pretty much just have the ender pearls go into the hoppers and then go into like a dispenser or a dropper, which shoots them out into the void and gets rid of them. I'm somebody who likes to store all of my items. I see a lot of people. It kind of makes me cringe a little bit when I see people who are like, "Oh, I don't need this gravel or flint, so I'm just gonna throw it in the lava." I've always been somebody who tries to keep all of my material. Just because you never know when you will need something, especially on PC when there's constant updates for new stuff. Just like, what's a good example? Like before, people said that you don't really need coal. I mean, not coal, gold. But now, you know, you can use gold to make like beacons and all that type of stuff. You have your tracks you can use with them. And I'm pretty sure in the future you're going to be able to use them for a lot more stuff than just a few of these things. Like iron is used for almost anything. You can use iron tools. You can make the rails, you know, you can make iron blocks, any of that type of stuff, used it for beacons. Especially gravel. Gravel is an annoying block to run into, but it's an amazing block to have for some occasions. But that's just me. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish getting the rest of the stuff. We're gonna finish up the whole track. I think I may record me finishing the track and speed it up and put some music over it. That'll be like the first time I've did that in a while. And yeah, let's do this. Alright guys, and I'm finally back. So pretty much skipped 2 days later and I'm being able to record again. Just because as I said before, I've been having a lot of troubles with this blue snowball. And it pretty much just completely messed up on me. It like shut down my computer and all this other type of stuff. I'm able to get it working again. Technically it's Tuesday morning now. I was waiting to get a video up yesterday, but I'm gonna have a video up today just to the fact that this mic is just that bad and it's really annoying. And plus I can't just go out and get another microphone just because, you know, it's not working. But anyway, I've been doing work here. I pretty much finished up. What am I needing? This, that, this. We're gonna be needing that soon. Let's bring some of that. Maybe this. A little bit of everything. Yeah, everything works. Anyway, so I feel like I'm forgetting something. I've been doing quite a bit of work with the whole trainway. Well, I pretty much finished it up. I was going to record me, you know, finish it up, you know, edit it up, speed it up, make it look all nice, but I had like a really bad headache yesterday morning as well as most of the end of Sunday. And I was just like, I'm just going to go ahead and try to finish this up on my own time. Don't have to worry about editing that up. But this is pretty much done. So we can just get on here. And this will pretty much take us all the way well, all the 200 blocks down to where we'll have the base for the whole XP farm at. So I have the stairs here, upside down stairs here, stone half slab on the stairs, and every 8 blocks we have the lanterns to light it up, as well as cobblestone fences. I'll just take a Just moment to stop. Get them like a look at what I just did. Cobblestone fences and all that. So I really like the way this turned out. Let's just break this. Anyway, so this is the base of the where the spawner would be. Pretty much just got the dimensions and everything placed out based off of how I want to start building it. So first off, let's go ahead and put down our table and all that. I was going to have it, originally was planning to have it over here. I just decided to throw it over here towards the entrance. So I believe if we put it here and we put the bookshelves like this. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. We're gonna have to, because we should get up to level 30 with that. So we're gonna have to get rid of, well, add another bookshelf or get rid of one on the end and just throw it up here. But so pretty much we'll get off at the track here, walk on in, and go around, and there we go. I think I'm gonna put a crafting bench probably right here in the floor. Can we do that? No, we don't have the stuff. Anyway, so for the whole base of this farm, the area where the Endermen are going to be dropping down is going to be a 13 by 13 space. Well, not, yeah, 13 by 2 space. With the other spawners is 17, but made this a little bit smaller. So pretty much it's going to be made so that they have the little space in the middle. And we're going to have hoppers as well as soul sand there. Or I may just make it like normally the way it is for now, just so I can store all the ender pearls and then later come back and add all the hoppers and stuff. But I'm going to go ahead and build the whole farm off camera. I'm not going to do it now. That's just going to be something I'm working on for the next couple of days. Make sure you go and check out the description for the links to the farm I'm going to be building exactly. I still almost knocked something over. And check out those videos if you're looking to build it for yourself. I also did I also did a tutorial myself. Well, I'll link that as well. But the design I'm going to be building is made by Panda. So yeah. Anyway, so I need to like work on this a lot more, and if I'm worked on it a little bit more before the episode is over, then I'll go ahead and show you guys like progress on that. I'm just gonna put like a normal roof. Of course something pops up as soon as I'm recording. It's just gonna be like a little normal roof on here. Nothing too fancy. And then once it gets to this point, it's going to go up a little bit, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that. Let's go ahead and head back to the overworld. Alright guys, so we're back in the overworld, and I think my voice feels a lot better. Like, when you haven't recorded in a while, you kind of get that, oh, I'm kind of nervous. Well, not really nervous, but that weird, you're not used to talking to yourself type voice. But yeah, so I had an idea for my world before. I wanted to do this on Xbox, but with Xbox, I kept getting really bored with the updates and all that type of stuff. It didn't look as nice. But what I wanted to do, you can see like the little pathway for that kind of being worked in. So, the idea I had a long time ago was just like start making villages and stuff around the world, like on my own design, or kind of like influential designs from real life buildings. And pretty much when I like finish buildings and bases and all that, kind of move on to new areas and keep building like that, so that a lot of places in the world have a lot of different buildings. So I'm pretty much going to be turning this area into like a really nice village. That way when I move the villagers to here, make a nice little villager breeder cell over there. And wait, if I switch to far render settings, can we see? Let's kind of go over here. Normally don't record in far. Actually, it's recording pretty well with far render settings. I don't know if I want to keep it on far. My computer can probably handle it. I just don't want to risk the random lag spikes. But it looks pretty nice on far. Let me know in the comments what you think. Keep it on far or put it on normal. But over here, that's where the spawn is. I want you to like take the whole area, demolish it, and build a iron golem farm. And the reason why I want to build an iron golem farm is just because with building some of the stuff I want to build, you need lots and lots of iron. And I do enjoy going caving and finding all the material on my own. But sometimes you can do a lot of caving and all that, but you will not find as much iron as you need for a lot of these new things that are coming out, especially things like hoppers and all that. Like I think you need 5 iron to make 1 hopper, and just for my Enderman farm, I'm gonna need, just for the base, I need 26 hoppers. But you know, it's just really convenient to have. I'm still gonna go with caving and all that type of stuff because caving is actually really fun. But yeah, and what else is there? Yeah, a lot of iron did go to making the whole thing for the beacon. So we're gonna be fighting the Wither one day. Once I stop being so lazy and head back to the Nether to get the rest of the Wither skeleton, well, the regular skeleton heads, we can fight the Wither. But yeah. So I think I'm probably gonna end this episode here. Just cause you know I'm kind of pooped out right now. I want to start working on some of these new things, and I want to do like progress reports. Just drop frames. That's probably what was going to happen if I switch to far render settings. But you back on normal. Yeah, switch back to normal just now. Alright. Anyway, but yeah. So, whatever I said about having it on far, scrap that. No. Add drop frames again. Let me start recording for a second just to let everything kind of reset. Alright, so all I had to do is go ahead and restart Minecraft. That actually does happen sometimes. It's kind of weird. But yeah. So, something I do want to do, I kind of want to set like a separate email. It's kind of like the business email, so to say. Well, I guess the professional terms would be business email. But just open up like a separate emails and have it open so if you guys want to like email me questions or that type of stuff, I guess. The main reason why is because I like giving advice to people. Well, I try to give good advice. So I've always been that kind of person where when people send me questions, like if you're having like a relationship problem, something like that, you can email me your questions no matter how old you are. Some people will try to say like, oh, you're only 16, 17, you won't really understand anything about that, but sometimes my advice actually does help people, and I've seen the result of that. So just to have something where like, you know, you guys can send me questions and I can personally reply it back to you. I went through this in video form, but a lot of people have already been doing that, so I'm just not trying to jock off anybody, well, bite off anybody's style. I have not heard anybody say jock off somebody's style in such a long time. But yeah, that'd be cool. So if I do that, it'll be in the description of all the videos. It's kind of cool to, you know, read people's, well, I think this sounds messed up to say to read people's problems, but one great thing about reading people's problems is that a lot of times you realize that if you may be having a problem, you think that you're the only one with that problem, and you see other people kind of have similar experiences. So it's kind of cool to be able to talk about, like, if you've had a past experience with that, to help people out about it. I'm just rambling about that. I have really bad time rambling. But yeah, I hope you guys get what I'm trying to say. Anyway, so hopefully this episode isn't as short as I thought think it will be. I'm trying to start recording more so that I record throughout the day while I'm making progress and working on stuff, and not as much as do a bunch of stuff and then boom, 10-minute episode type thing. Hopefully the episodes will be a lot longer if I start recording a little bit better. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to go and record a bunch of videos now because I'm going to start playing the Uncharted series, not the PS3 game, the Minecraft map, CCM map, and hopefully I don't get mad and rage at it and just stop the series. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Make sure you guys have a great day, and later. Oh yeah, I forgot to say thank you guys for my 650 subs, and I'm too lazy to switch back to my other world before I start recording this one, so yeah, bye.